Both myself and Jamie Bryan, our creative director, who you've probably already met or you're about to meet, both worked for DMA Design about 15 years ago, and we were both involved with the original Grand Theft Auto game. Jamie was the art director at DMA, and I was the designer of Liberty City, the map and the missions. So our kind of history of being involved in GTA games goes back a long way, right to the very beginning. When we set TAG up primarily to look at making games for mobile phones, one of the things that really interested us was actually kind of going back to the roots of what made Grand Theft Auto such an enjoyable game, and how we would actually bring that to a mobile phone in a way that was a lot of fun, but also retained a lot of the purity, the things that were really fun about those original games. So really it was a massive challenge. I think if you look at the size of the original PC game and the PlayStation game, getting that onto a mobile phone, in some cases in under 100k, was quite a remarkable achievement. So yeah, it started with that kind of passion to go back to our roots and bring that to mobile gamers for the first time.
And if you had mics made out of granite, you've been abandoned to my consortium.
Okay, the story behind Carjacked Streets is you play a kind of character called Randall Myers, and Randall's quite a lovable kind of rogue character. He's always kind of getting into trouble, but he doesn't mean any harm. And unfortunately, he's got a bit of a gambling debt, so he's pretty much addicted to the casino and plays roulette quite a lot, and he's pretty crap at poker as well, which leads to all sorts of trouble. So basically, he's run up this $1 million gambling debt to the Italian mob, and the mob boss Frankie's calling it in, and so poor Randall has to scrape around to find that $1 million. But Frankie's pretty reasonable. He's offered him the opportunity to pay about $50,000 a week. So basically, you start the game as Randall. It's up to you to make that 50 grand a week, and you can do that any way you want. You can steal cars and sell them, which is perfectly acceptable within the game. You can deliver pizzas, drive taxis, drive buses, or you can rob banks and get involved with some of the more kind of criminal activities that people are used to in these type of games. So it's really up to the player how they do it. They can do it legally or illegally. They can do it quickly or slowly. But primarily the game's been designed specifically for mobile gameplay, so ideally you're going to be playing the game for 15-20 minutes a day, hopefully every day and every week for months until Frankie gets his money back.
And let you know tonight that on a pH scale we got opposites of lyrics. Your style's basic while my rhyme remains acidic, storing energy in my lyrics like photosynthesis exists.